Hey everyone, we're so excited you've joined us today on this Winnebago Facebook Live event. We are here at Launch 2018. We are John and Nadia. We're full-time RVers. We live, work, and play on the road in our Winnebago Trend.
And today we're here with the man behind Class B and C RVs here at Winnebago, Russ Garfin.
Hi, Nadia.
Russ, as Class C owners, we are super excited to see that we have a new Class C today. Could you show us around?
Yeah, absolutely. Very excited to launch our new Porto and Vita Class C motorhomes on the Sprinter chassis. And this is the first time customers will be able to find, in this price point, Winnebago quality and durability on the legendary Mercedes Sprinter chassis. And we've got a lot of really cool new features to talk about. I'd like to walk around the outside first, if that's all right. Let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Yeah, Russ, tell me a little bit. I know you guys are really touting this structure on the exterior.
Let's go over and look at it.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So we have a fiberglass inset cap, which is pretty cool looking, and it's well insulated as well. But what we really like is what we call the sleeper deck. This transition where the motorhome part has to meet the motorhome part of the vehicle. It's very important and critical because there's movement in the chassis as you're going down the road. So we've always been looking at that and say, what can we do to really advance the state of the art for a Class C motorhome? Yep. And this is really it. And this is amazing. This is what we call our super shell. Okay. It looks a lot like a boat hull. It's a two-part mold. You can see inside it's injected EPS foam, so it's full insulation. So what we've done is we've replaced dozens of parts, metal parts, insulation, plywood, all the things that go, kind of behind the scenes in a typical Class C deck are all replaced by this single part that now goes up here, matches the cab beautifully. You'll notice there's no sealants or seams or everything. It's all sealed as part of the technology behind this.
Safe to say fewer squeaks,
rattles,
there
should be fewer squeaks and rattles when you're driving. Also inside the coach, when you're sleeping on there, this is going to be very warm, so you'll have less condensation. Absolutely, no condensation coming up through the floor on this thing. This is probably the best insulated part of the coach, but it really ties in closely. It's about the same thickness as a sidewall, same kind of insulation there.
Really
that's
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's called Super Shell.
Super Shell, cool.
So
Russ.
I know there's some great storage out here.
Yeah,
on the outside you wanted to show us.
Yeah, let's
as
walk
well?
around and look at the storage before we go inside. So, industry leading in a lot of categories. We looked very closely at what's out in the marketplace, as well as we interviewed a lot of customers. We interviewed owners of other coaches in this kind of price category, as well as our own owners. As you know, Winnebago has been building on the Mercedes Sprinter chassis, and actually we're the largest producer of motorhomes on the Sprinter chassis in the world. So we have a lot of experience going back to 2005 with these products, and all of that knowledge and experience has gone into making this product not just an affordable product, but also a product that customers are going to be really happy with.
Awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the size of this. This is
that's
huge storage, all lighted. So both floor plans, all Vitas will have over 40 cubic feet of exterior storage, which is a lot in a small coach like this. And inside, you'll also see where we really focused on giving you more storage.
All right, let's take a look.
Let's take a look at that.
Go ahead. All right.
Yep.
All right, so it looks
Here we
beautiful
are.
in here.
So I know you guys are in your trend now for 2 years on the road full time. I'm going to do my best today to convince you to buy a new Vita.
Yeah, well, one of the things that we love to do, and maybe a lot of you guys back home love to do, is boondock, dry camping, what have you, wild camping. So essentially, you're not plugged in. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have done here.
Yeah, absolutely. What we feel is that the customer for this product is definitely somebody who wants to be on the road a lot, moving a lot, seeing the country, traveling, put a lot of miles on. Also boondocking, which means they're not plugged into the campground. They may be staying at a friend's house, at a Walmart, or in a BLM land or whatever. But they don't necessarily have all the time, and they don't want to maybe spend a lot of time in campgrounds. So they have the choice now to just live totally off the grid with this product. Some of the ways that we really focused on that is we made standard. These are all best in class features. We have 200 watts of solar on the roof, and it's all set up pre-wired, expandable to 475 watts if a customer wants even more solar. We've tied that together with the largest batteries that we've ever put in a Sprinter Class C, and these are Group 31 batteries. So you have they're no maintenance. They're glass mat batteries. It's kind of high-end battery that works well in an RV with 210 amp hours of power.
Nice.
Yep.
And I know for us, when we're off grid, I mean, we're also very concerned about Wi-Fi. So
Yep.
I know you guys have made it easier than ever to go ahead and add a cell booster Wi-Fi antenna.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a real hot button, and really there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on for adding antennas and so on. So we thought about adding one of the various brands of products that are out there today, but then we thought, well, a lot of those come with a package. You have to buy a monthly package, and the technology seems to be changing every few months. There's a new version out, so we thought maybe our best way to answer this is to give the customer a real easy way to add what they choose. It's something that matches their phone plan, etc.
And real quick, as we see more of you guys joining in, thank you guys so much for joining in. We see the love. We see you guys joining in.
Yeah, thanks. So everybody take a look up here. If you can see that little cap there, that comes off. That's our new conduit to the roof, basically. And this is an idea we got from our customers. We talked to a lot of customers about what they want to do. And they said, yeah, just give us an easy way to add this stuff. So we put the conduit there. All the connections are there, 12 volt, 110 volt, your TV antenna, all that stuff is already in the same cabinet. But now you can just, there's a box on the roof, a plastic box on the roof that's totally sealed. But whatever item you want to put in, you can drill out a hole and put that grommet in, put whatever you want up there very easily.
Yeah.
You can do it yourself or have your dealer do it in a few minutes.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, can we take a look at the bathroom and bedroom area?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and I think I want to come back up to the front, but let's walk back here. You see, we have 80-inch beds, so that kind of segues into every coach, every Vita has 3 large sleeping positions. So all of them, the smallest one would sleep somebody about 6'4". So there's a lot of benefits to if you're tall out there and you're watching. The Sprinter is a great chassis for you. It's really good seating position for tall people. But also all of our sleeping positions are for a minimum of 6'4" in length. Nice. And if we go back, Nadia, to the bathroom here, you can get a quick look at the nice little kind of modern sink,
nice
and
sink.
yep, and the
good
mirror,
size too.
Outside the bathroom, which people are telling us they like. And then in the bathroom, this is something that we added. It's a small thing, but these kind of things add up, and customers have asked for this, a place to put things in the bathroom. This is a linen closet.
Oh, that's fantastic. For towels, you never know where to put those. Yeah. Toilet paper, who knows where to put that, and other ones,
Yeah, you always have to find space.
And Russ, before we jump to the other floor plan, I know you guys have done a lot to take advantage of all the space. There's even this really, really cool spot down here by the dinette. That's essentially, is it expandable sleeping area or storage, or what do we use this?
I'm glad you mentioned that.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, so let's look at the dinette. So typically, and you'll see this, and I encourage people to do this as they're shopping for their motorhome. Make sure you sit in the dinette. A lot of times you're going to find where people take costs out of the foam and things like that. So we have really high density foam that will last for the life of your coach. In this, we spent some time thinking about that and did several iterations of foam packs to get to the right one. But when it's time to make this into a bed, obviously the table drops down, these cushions drop in. But if you have a tall grandkid or something that's sleeping with you, or if John ever gets in the doghouse, right?
Yeah. This is my spot right here.
You can pull this out.
Wow.
This cushion goes down there, and this allows you to extend the sleeping up to 6'4". Okay. This is fine for grandkids, but as they get a little older, maybe they get into in high school, they're going to need a little more room,
more space,
And for the rest of the kids that sleep here, that makes a great place to put all of your gear and kind of a
little
nightstand.
iPads and cell phones.
That's really cool. Now, I know this is one of the floor plan options, but how about that other one? Can we go check that one out?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Let's go check that one out.
Let's go see, guys.
All right. So we still have, regardless of floor plan, we still have plenty of exterior storage.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, this one's got the storage on the other side. Same 41 cubic feet. There's 2 large bays on the other side. Just to keep things moving. If we have time, maybe we can look at it, but otherwise we'll just
Okay,
we'll stick
so let's
to this.
hop on inside and check it out.
I just want to point out, this is the kind of the simple, clean look that comes standard without the exterior paint. So it also looks bright and nice. And I think one of the things that I neglected to mention when we started this thing is that this coach is just 24'7" long. Yeah. So that means it's quite a bit shorter than the other Sprinters on the marketplace. What we really want to achieve for this is we want to make this thing especially easy to drive. So people that are looking for something nimble and easy to care for, right? And with the Winnebago durability and safety, then this is going to be the product that they're going to be attracted to.
Yeah, I mean, it's the size of a Class B, really. Oh, it's super roomy in here.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And look at that galley.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing.
That's got to be a class-leading galley space.
Absolutely, yeah. We made it especially large. Brian Thorson is our planner for this, and I just give him kudos for doing a great job of understanding what our customers are looking for and putting it all together into this coach. You'll see huge windows, large galley space. If you look at all the storage, these aren't just small cabinets. They're
those
huge.
Are deep cabinets.
And even behind the TV,
right?
You got just a ton of available storage.
And you've got a spice rack, it looks like there, and room for pots and pans.
That's new. It's a nice little touch. You could use that at night when you're watching TV as just kind of ambient lighting, but also it's a little decorative element that you can use as a spice rack, etc. Yeah, we think people will like that.
And then behind you, I see something new going on with the bathroom there and that door.
Yeah, let's check it out. So this floor plan, is amazing. It's open with a full-size slide room. Here you can see your 7.3 cubic foot big refrigerator and your adjustable shelves. Nice bed. Look at the thickness of the mattress here.
Yeah, it seems really
so it's
comfy.
very, very comfortable.
And Russ, before you guys go back there, tell me a little bit more about that fridge. This is really interesting to me as somebody who dry camps a lot, who boondocks a lot.
Yeah.
How does this work? What do I need to rely on? Inverter or generator?
Right.
What do I need to do?
So this I'm a big believer in the compressor refrigerators. We pretty much switched over all my products to compressor refrigerators. This is like a residential style refrigerator, runs off the inverter, but it uses, you can see here, it's got the Energy Star for efficiency, so it actually uses very little power when it's cooling. So you can go for several days off your batteries. We put in Group 31 batteries in here, which are the larger batteries.
Standard.
They're standard. The solar is standard. So all that together is going to really give you good capabilities.
So when you order one or buy one of these Portos or Vitas, you don't have to worry about power. Is that right? You're telling me standard Group 31s, standard 200 watts of solar, standard inverter?
Yes.
Wow,
all
that's
that
outstanding.
Stuff is part of the package. And this refrigerator works really well. We know people are going to be not always, they might be in their driveway or somebody's driveway parked. You don't want your refrigerator to stop working if you're not level.
Yep.
We know about that.
We know about that.
So this will work in any of those situations, and also altitude. A lot of people are going up into the mountains and things like that, and LP refrigerators have a little issue. Sometimes you get to high altitude. This takes away all that worry.
Cool.
Let's get back to the bathroom, because this is really a cool feature of this floor plan. You'll notice that I've got a lot of room to walk through here.
Yeah.
We opened up this whole area here. Typical floor plans with a side full-facing a full-size slide room and then a bathroom on the corner here are going to have a really tight little door. And when the slide room comes in, it gets even tighter typically, right?
Right.
So we made this new innovative new door, which is basically very easy to use. Gives you lots of room to get in and out of the bathroom. But check it out.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Now you have.
Yeah, you have enough room in there.
Yeah.
You've created kind of extra room.
Yeah, we created extra room with this door.
But it takes absolutely no room away from your walking area when you're
And
up
magnets
there.
hold it in place, and this is just a travel latch, so when you're driving, it doesn't come sliding
Nice,
forward.
so much better than the curved doors.
Yeah.
Or swinging doors.
Yeah, so we did a lot of things in this coach to make it easy to use, with the storage and so on. But we also wanted to, do our best to design a coach that's going to keep people out of the service bay at a dealership. So we've used a lot of the things that we've learned over the years that are kind of durable and trouble-free. And then we've even gone further and we've changed, like the water system is all new. We're using a manifold, and basically that means that we've greatly reduced the number of connections for the water. So instead of having tee off to different things, each water device has its own line going through with no connections. So,
nice.
So that means fewer connections that you can have a leak at, which is important and easier to winterize.
Yeah, definitely. The simpler, the better.
We've done the same thing with the LP system, so that's also all new, and done entirely to reduce service calls for our customers.
Fantastic.
Okay, we step outside and see if we have any questions.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right, guys, let's come out this way. See if we have any customer questions. Give us a thumbs up, guys, if you guys are liking this presentation and enjoying all of the good information that Russ is sharing with us. Give us a thumbs up, and if you guys have any questions, definitely type them down in the little chat box below so that we know how to answer any of your questions. Russ, as far as exterior storage, real quick, do both of these floor plans, I know I asked you really quick on the way over here, do both of these floor plans offer the same exterior storage? Because I saw the huge storage over there.
Yeah, we can take a look at this one if we got a minute. We can walk around and take a look.
If we have enough time?
Yeah. So, huge storage. Both coaches have over 40 cubic feet of exterior storage. And this one,
wow.
you'll see this
Yeah.
big one here.
You can fit in there.
Lots of room inside. Yep. And also you have a second storage here, which is also nicely, it's large enough to put golf bags and things like that inside. It's 40 cubic feet of storage.
40 cubic feet of storage. Awesome. And this is a super deep slide, huh?
Yeah.
On this floor plan.
When we talk about storage, we should also talk about capacities of holding tanks and things like that. That's important to customers because they want to be not tied to a campground and dumping the tanks all the time. So we have
Definitely.
large holding tanks. We have 37 gallons in the freshwater and over 40 gallons for both the gray and the black tanks on both floor plans as well.
Nice.
That
you
gives
can
you
go
a lot
for
of
a while.
a lot of flexibility when it comes time to dry camp or boondock. Any questions coming in?
Yes, actually, Virginia asks, can you get into the bathroom with the slide in?
Yes.
Virginia is asking, can you get into the bathroom with the slide in?
Yeah, absolutely. So the slide, that edge of the bed where when we were inside, it doesn't go any farther forward. That actually folds up over the top. So that is the space that you have when the slide in was in as well.
That's excellent. That's really important
Thank
to
you
be
for
able
that
to
question,
do while you're
Virginia.
going down the road.
What is the exterior height?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm stumped. We'll look it up. I think it's like 11'4", but that would be a guess, and so we want to give them the right number.
Yeah, and definitely there will be more information on the website, so I know what's being updated.
Jack missed the first part. Can you repeat what the engine is in the Vita?
Oh, this is the Mercedes V6 diesel engine.
So that's the engine in the Vita.
David is asking are you planning to bring the Pure 3 energy management system to the class?
Okay.
Are you planning to bring the Pure 3 lithium system to these classes?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Great question. We've launched our Pure 3 system just recently this summer into the Travado. It's it's really, we think it's the future. People like having all that extra power, and they like being able to charge that power quickly.
Is it fair to say that's how we're all going to be RVing, and whether it's 5, 10,
at
some point we're going to be doing that?
You'll see more of it. This currently is not available with that, but we are looking at ways to expand it into our other products.
That's awesome.
All right, awesome. So we'll wrap up here.
All right, if you guys want to know more about the Vita or the Porto, you can go ahead and check out the website down below. Thank you so much, Russ, for showing us around, but we're also not done yet. We will be back at 1:30 p.m. for the Class A gas reveal. Check us out then, guys.
Be sure to tune in, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.